In today's video, we experienced a new turbo inlet elbow, a carbon fiber intake, and a matching air duct. Unboxed it, see it up close, go through the install process, enjoy some new subtle turbo noises, and increased throttle response. That makes it a lot more fun to drive, and best of all, some more power. Got my notes out. Let's go over all the benefits of adding these parts to your car. Increased turbo noise, so it's a little more fun to drive. That's everyone's favorite thing to look forward to. Some are louder than others. I'd say this is right down the middle. If you're new to cars and you're ever wondering how to get more turbo noise, 90% of the time your intake is going to do most of that for you as far as what you hear inside of the cabin while you're driving the vehicle. This is an absolute beautiful piece. It just looks really, really nice. Carbon fiber. You guys can read more about that carbon fiber and the type that it is on their website. You get more horsepower. The stage 1 from Unitronic is up to 87 horsepower gain over stock, so it's pretty significant, and when you add this intake, you're helping get to that 87 horsepower goal that you're doing, because you can run the stage 1 file on a stock car like we did. But now that we have the intake, we're gonna get closer to that 87 horsepower because that is a required part to reach those numbers that they show, but you don't have to run them. If you missed the stage 1 tune install video, you're missing out because that's where a lot of the personality of the car starts to show. So I recommend go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. As far as features, we have our turbo inlet that outflows the stock turbo inlet elbow. We're just getting more airflow. You can see the pictures on the screen right now of how much bigger it is from their website. It's a really good illustration to show you exactly what you're getting for your money. Everything about it mounts up to like OEM fitment. We've got the PCV inlet, which is part of the crankcase pressure that makes its way back into the intake. It's an emissions thing. You can delete that and vent it not back into your intake, but if you want to keep it as stock as possible and keep everything uniform and not run a catch can or an air oil separator, most of you are just going to use that. So it's nice to have everything on board ready to go. Everything's direct bolt-on fitment. Inside the carbon fiber housing, you have a 3-inch air filter. You want to leave it dry, it's not oiled. This keeps your MAF sensor clean and you won't have any issues. If you're wondering how to clean it, as you see it a little bit more, there's some bolts to detach it from the housing, and it's really easy to clean. The whole intake is a direct bolt-on fitment as well. The air duct in the front utilizes the 2 inlets in the OEM grill. So the OEM air duct that we're replacing has 2 inlets, and the new one does as well. So we're not sacrificing anything for looks. It's all completely functional while also looking much better. Stainless steel hardware, so it's rust resistant. An intake like this is going to decrease turbo lag, increase throttle response, and in most cases decrease your intake temperatures. Curved needle nose, we've got a pick and a kit. Any tools here we have linked in the description. A knife, 3/8 drive, we have the 1/4 inch adapter for it, we have a 1/4 inch drive, Extension, we have our 1/4" ratchet, T25 Torx, T30 Torx, 7mm socket. We have a pair of small pliers, a mini impact, our magnetic bowl, and a light if we need it. This is everything to do this install. If you guys need any tools, there's an Amazon link in the description.
Push down, squeeze back.
Intakes are super simple. If you don't have the right tools we just went over, there's an Amazon list in the description. I don't go over this step by step, so it's more fun to watch, and it's a little bit unknown for when you install. It's so simple. I'm not worried for you. You shouldn't be worried. Go have fun with it. I know you'll enjoy it.
Some dog food in here.
What the? Dog food? How does that even get in there?
That's funny. So you get some animals trying to live in your airbox? Just a piece of restriction right here. Nice. That's custom. I just want to know how that gets there.
Maybe they used it as a dog bowl.
Right? I want to lose the dog food. There we go. So you gotta take that bolt off.
new here and you're all about building confidence in the garage, or just having fun with all types of cars, learning everything you can, and just embracing everything to do with cars. That's my passion in life, and if you guys share that with me and you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is through karmaspeed.com. You can go grab one of the hats I have on right now. There's a couple shirt options, things like that. I'd really appreciate that if you guys want to keep seeing content, keep seeing more cars, keep learning and seeing these videos on a regular basis, week in and week out, to support the whole operation that's growing so fast. That is the best way to do so. Thanks so much for your time. Let's get back in the video. Alright, first little cruise out of the house. Let's turn the AC off, see if we can hear. I got the mic a little bit hot so you guys can hear any little thing. The car's already warmed up. Oh, okay. Nice, you can hear a lot more turbo now. You won't hear too much whistle until we get a downpipe in. But as far as the little bit of blow off sound you get and the intake suction, we have a lot of that now. Has a little bit of flutter on the shifts with the DSG. That's cool. Slow as you would think, huh?
It's not bad.
We're just getting started. Randall's taking the GTI to his house to pick up some stuff for the air compressor. See what she sounds like. I hope you're putting it in sport, Randall. Oh yeah, he gave me the nod. He gave me the sport mode nod. Nice. Test if I can feel the power difference with the intake on. It's so slight, I'm not sure. Let's do a hard pull from a dig and see if we can feel it. The car is definitely noticeably faster. It boosts up quicker. It holds that power really well. You can just tell it's not restricted at all, and it's even more rowdy up top. I need to feel that one more time. This pull, I'm gonna leave it in automatic and in sport mode. It feels like a solid potential 10 to 12 horsepower if I had to put money on it, but the power delivery comes on much quicker, more aggressive. It just amplified all the personality traits of it, and now that boost comes on really quick. It spins the tires even easier, even quicker, and for longer it almost seems like, because it can break it loose sooner, so then it just sits there and roasts them until it can get traction, and then it shifts. So this car is starting to rip. This is fun. I'm happy with it for sure. At the end of the day, what do I think about this? There's always an overwhelming amount of intake options no matter what car you have. They all do the same thing. You're gonna get throttle response, less turbo lag, better air intake temps, but it can change depending on the routing of the pipe to the turbo on a car like this, and that can affect tuning, not enough to maybe need retunes or anything like that. But I always prefer, if I can, in a situation like this where they're not custom tuned, you're gonna get the best possible driving car and drivability if you run their intake that they did all their testing on. So it's the most predictable situation if you get their setup. So on a car like this that's so simple, there's not very many bolt-ons, it's nice to just go with Unitronic's intake. It's the nicest looking one. I've never had a car that I'm proud to lift the hood and be like, hey, look how clean this is. Usually there's like one or two things that I'm just like, it's so much work, I just want to fix it, and I never really get around to it, so I never really end up popping the hood. But like, I've already showed a couple people and they're like, whoa, that's a really nice piece. And it's definitely worth the money spent for that aspect too, and that's totally new to me, and it's fun to show people that, and I think you guys will really take that. And don't forget, if you're stressing about spending a little bit more, parts like this hold their value and you'll have no problem turning around and selling it if you need to, or you get rid of the car. You spend that money up front, but you will get it back later. It's an intake, it's simple. Pick which one that you like how it looks. They're all gonna perform about the same with these types of cars, but you know you're getting the best drivability and possible performance when you buy the one that goes with the company that you bought your tune from. In the next episode, we go over the catback install. We get a little more loud out of the car. We have some more fun with it. Take it driving in the canyons. You guys are going to love it. Don't forget about the podcast channel linked in the description, as well as a tools list. Maybe you can go grab something that you like, you didn't know you needed. If you want to support the channel, you want to keep seeing more of this content from other cars in this platform especially, make sure you shop on karmaspeed.com. Get a shirt, hat, t-shirt, sticker, anything. That all goes to help support the channel. That's the best way to do so. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to check out those links in the description. Hope you have a good day, night, wherever you're at. Kill it this week, and I'll see you in the next episode.